Guys, so welcome back to another story time video. I didn't plan on telling this one today. Actually, I had completely forgotten about this one until I was talking to my sister this morning. And she mentioned to me how she has to get her boyfriend's engagement ring replaced because to him, public bathrooms are a personal hell. I relate. As an adult, I absolutely relate, and apparently while he was trying to, dry his hands off in the sink, the ring went flying off and landed in the trash can, and even though it's been washed, he literally won't touch it down. So I was like, I relate, but the odd thing, I told her is that, usually women's bathrooms are actually the nastier ones. It seems backwards. It seems like it should be the men's, but it's 9 times out of 10, it's always the women's bathroom that's way grosser. Speaking as somebody who has had to clean them, speaking as somebody who has spoken to plenty of other people who've worked at plenty of other places who have also had to clean them, and will attest, yeah, the women's bathroom's way fucking grosser than the men's ever seem to be. But anyway, that is beside the point. So she's just like, I was mentioning that to her and how weird it was having to clean men's bathrooms and being shocked at them being cleaner and being more shocked that urinals flush themselves. And she was like, yeah, aren't they weird? I don't think I ever thought about how urinals work, but I think I was in middle school, and my friend and I, snuck into the boys' bathroom, and she took a selfie of me, sitting on the urinal. I'm like, that's really gross. Even though there was probably nothing in it, that's still really gross. She's like, I know, it's hella gross in hindsight. It seemed like the move at the moment. I'm like, I know. We all do weird shit. And as she's saying that, I had this blip back to, elementary school, first grade level. Okay, maybe even kindergarten. No, it had to have been first grade, since we only had half days for kindergarten, and we wouldn't have been in that bathroom. So, okay, so, blip back to first grade, and she's just like, oh god, what are you about to tell me? I'm like, I'm about to tell you that, yeah, as weird as that is, it's probably a good thing that we didn't have smartphones back when I was a kid, since we did weird shit with the bathrooms too. And clearly I did not comprehend how germy and disgusting they were yet, because I did not yet have a phobia of them at that age. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you guys the story I told her, because it's so weird in hindsight, but at the time, it made sense somehow. So okay, as we all know here, I went to a private Catholic school, blah, 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 blah. There was only one building that had bathrooms in them. One side, the left side was the girls, right side was the boys. Obviously, for the longest time, I only knew what was in the girls' one. It was 20 stalls all the way down one wall. About 3 sinks down the other that were communal sinks with a foot pedal to turn them on and off. It was fucking weird. And a hand dryer and a mirror down at the other end, and that was about it. Obviously, at one point, I got curious enough to sneak into the boys' bathroom just to see what was over there, and then was, utterly disappointed that it's more or less the same thing, just with urinals. I didn't know what a urinal was yet, so I didn't understand what I was looking at, but thankfully there was no boys in there at the time, so... Anyway, YOLO. So, this is not about that. This is about the girls' bathroom, and how my weird-ass classmates and I decided to make our own obstacle course in there. I don't know who the fuck started this. I don't know why they started this. I don't know who the hell had the moment of clarity in their little kid brain to think, let's turn this into Nickelodeon Guts. We're gonna make our own obstacle course. So it didn't matter what end of the bathroom you started in. Although we almost always started at the far end because there was the handicapped bigger stall over there, so it was easier to just start from that one. But there was also an additional step with that one I forgot about till just now in thinking about that detail. I didn't even mention that part to her, but regardless, so you would start in there, you would have somebody time you, because you're all going to take turns. One kid is going to be the lookout to make sure no yard duty is coming or anything, right? Meanwhile, you're going to haul ass into the handicap stall. You're going to lock the door. And now you are going to climb up on the fucking handrail, and you are going to use it as a balance beam and walk holding onto the top edge of the stall as you walk around the perimeter of it to the wall in between the next stall. You are then going to step on top of the toilet paper dispenser, which was just like a squared metal one in those. It wasn't the curvy ones like we see today. No, these were very steel, square, cube type ones that were bolted into the fucking stall. You would step on top of that, you would grab on top of the wall, and you would hoist yourself the fuck over and jump down. I forgot a step. Before you do that, as you are standing on the guardrail, or the handrail, you're going to flush the toilet with your foot. Now you're going to step onto the toilet paper roll holder, hoist yourself up, pull yourself over, and jump down into the next stall. You are now going to lock that stall door too, and you're going to flush the toilet, and you are going to army crawl under that stall. Pop up in the next one, lock the door, flush the toilet, and then climb up on and you're going to go over, under, until you get to the other end. And have gone through all of them, and then pop out under the door on the far end. And see how long it took you. And now everyone else who is in there is going to try and beat your time. But not before you go back through and unlock all goddamn doors, right? So, you can already see how problematic this was, right? Just from a standpoint of, had some kid needed the bathroom while we're playing our stupid game and we're locking all the damn doors, or God forbid one had been in one of the stalls when we decided to do this, which, we're getting there, and did happen on multiple occasions, where there was a kid in one of them, and you'd either end up accidentally landing on the kid, or you'd go up under and, oh shit, I'm sorry, because there's a kid in there, and now you are, hi, and pretending like that's not a thing, and you are still continuing, you're not going to flush the toilet because they're on it, and you're still hauling ass to either just shimmy under the next one, like, as fast as you can, or jump on top of the fucking toilet paper holder and leap over, because we were little spouses. I don't know why this seemed like an okay thing to do in first grade, but we thought this was an okay thing to do. I was not immune to this. I actually found this to be great fun, because I like me a good challenge, right? Even though I'm teeny tiny, and getting over the upper part of that for me is way more of a hassle than it was for some of these taller girls who actually had upper body strength. Who have none, and to this day still have no upper body strength to my fucking name, but that's beside the point. Regardless, half the time I would just take them docking points off of this and just going under all of them because I couldn't get over the damn thing, but regardless. Disaster struck one day when I popped up under one of them. The 8th grade teacher was freaking in the stall. Which would be bad enough, right? It'd be bad enough if it was any teacher. But the fact that it was that one? That teacher lives down the street from me. Yup. She is like a 5-minute walk from my house. To this day, she still lives there. Knew my parents before I ever started school there. Knew my grandparents. Both sets. So, I am now in deep shit. The jig is up. Game's over, for that day anyway. Oh, you thought this stopped us because one of us got caught by a teacher? No. It made us take pause for maybe a couple days. And then we did it again because we were fucking idiots, but regardless, clearly we did not learn our lesson, or we were just all sheep who were listening to, like, the queen bee kid who came up with this and decided this is all a good idea and let's do it again. Yeah. I think I suddenly just remembered who came up with it. But anyway, regardless, yes, got dragged to the office. Yes, parents were called. Yes, got in trouble. Also, my teacher was told about it. Yup. And the teacher I had, being in first grade, she watches these videos, so hi. Anyway, I don't even remember what her response was to being told that I did that, to be fair. But I remember she was told about it, and I was just, like, so mortified on every level. Like, again, of all the teachers it could have been that I could have done, oh god, why? Why did it have to be her? And it was like this running theme that this always seemed to be the teacher that would catch me doing stupid shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, or would catch me, like, fucking face plant into something like an idiot because I'm clumsy. Like, it was always her. I don't know why it was always her, but it's always the one that lives down the street from me. I'm just like, it is probably a blessing in disguise that I got transferred into public school for 8th grade because it meant I never actually had to have her as a teacher. Yep. Honestly, probably a good thing, since, yeah, I could have seen this getting real weird real fast if I'd actually had her as a teacher and just known she lived down the damn street, so, anyway, but regardless, just knowing she lived that close and knew my entire family, and she always seemed to be the one that would find out about this stuff. Why me? Just fucking why me? Oh my god. Anyway, and my sister's listening to the story, she's just like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? And I'm like, I don't know. First grader logic. I don't know. I don't know why we thought this was a good idea. I don't know why. I mean, I say I don't know why we thought it was fun, but actually, no, that's a lie. Because honestly, obstacle course-wise, if you ignore the fact that it's a bathroom, just think of it from an obstacle course standpoint. No, that part of it was fun. The accidentally getting caught part, not so fun. Accidentally popping up under the stall while somebody was in there, also not fun. But, like, most not fun. You slither under to the next stall, and there's, like, piss on the floor. That was the worst one. First hand discovered that one. And that is what broke me of it, was the day that would happen. And I think that was the day my phobia of public restrooms was born. Just saying. Because not only did I have to, like, call home for, like, a spare uniform to change into. Oh yeah, it was a uniform school. Yeah, I was also being given a lecture by the school nurse about how freaking germy the bathrooms are. Little germaphobe me is being told this. No doubt, this is the day that the phobia was born. But yeah, just weird freaking shit kids do, man. I don't know why that was what we came up with in first grade as, like, a fun recess activity, but we're little heathens, I swear. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Just, I had 100% forgot all about that until she was mentioning that. And the thing about the urinal, I was like, all of a sudden, like, I just remembered a thing that I didn't know I remembered until just now. Holy shit. So, figured I will record it now before I forget about it again, because God only knows when or if I'll ever remember it again. Since it's been so many years, that had been pushed way deep to the recesses of my mind. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sure some of you have done equally stupid shit. Maybe some of you even had a school with a similar layout for the bathrooms that may have even done something similar to that. Probably not. Honestly, let's be real. Probably not. This was probably just a us thing, but I'm sure some of you did weird shit with, like, the school bathrooms, right? There was definitely other weird stuff we did with the school bathrooms. Not gonna lie. Like, plenty of them. Like, feeling the need to resurface the ceiling with spitballs, but that's beside the point. That's another story for another day. So anyway, that is it for this one, guys. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.